Those who read Walter Isaacson's biography of the late Apple founder will know that Jobs tried to use natural remedies, including various juice combinations, to try to cure his cancer. He later regretted it. But Jobs' belief in the power of diet started much earlier. Steve Jobs spent weeks only eating carrots, reportedly turning slightly orange, all because he heard they were healthy, claims The Hustle. When you hit a roadblock, and, say, your code is throwing up an error, take a page from Bill Gates' book. The Microsoft co-founder apparently developed the habit of rocking back and forth in his chair when he was deep in concentration. In fact, a Fortune article from 1990 says that even some Microsoft managers adopted the weird habit. As discussions get animated, they hunch forward, prop their elbows on their knees, and start rocking back and forth in their seats, just like Chairman Bill. Now, are you convinced you need a rocking chair in your office to help jostle your creativity? Elon Musk is also famed for his periods of sleep deprivation, and resulting crack-ups, but his most extreme habit actually isn't the frequency with which he snoozes on his office couch. Instead, it's his relentless and insanely detailed schedule, in which he blocks out his days in 5-minute intervals. Margaret Thatcher, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom for 11 years, began her days not at 6 o'clock, not at 5 o'clock, but at 4 o'clock in the morning. It is said that she slept only 4 hours during the week. The question is, where did she get the energy to build the fame of the Iron Lady? Seth Godin, an American businessman and leading marketing theorist, is known for wearing brightly colored socks, full of shapes and different from one another. He does it to illustrate a point, that of not being afraid to step out of the mold. Shigeru Miyamoto, a legendary video game designer at Nintendo, habitually measures everything he sees. He even carries around a tape measure, guessing and checking the lengths of everyday objects, The Hustle reports. Lots of modern high achievers are pretty intense about their coffee, but few can match the composer's level of obsession. Child prodigy and classical composer Beethoven hand-counted 60 individual beans for his coffee each morning, notes The Hustle. It's no secret that some of the world's best minds love sticking to a good exercise routine. Endorphins keep you mentally sharp. You may even know that founding father Benjamin Franklin was quite into exercise. He was a long-distance swimmer. At 11 years old he even invented swim fins, and he was known to get cardio by walking up his home's steep stairs. But after working up a sweat, he didn't always shower with water. According to Smithsonian Magazine, the famous inventor was a fan of air baths. Prior to work, he would sit without any clothes whatever, half an hour or an hour, according to the season, at his open, first-floor window, according to Smithsonian Magazine. Air bath, we believe, is a creative way to say sitting naked. There are rare habits, but certainly none as extreme as Yoshiro Nakamatsu's. The 85-year-old Japanese inventor of the floppy disk, the karaoke machine, the taximeter and the digital clock, used to submerge his head in water until he was almost out of air. His idea, deprive the brain of oxygen and push it to the limit. He claims that being close to death helped him visualize his best inventions. No, it's not science fiction. Michael Phelps, a swimmer and American Olympic medalist, sleeps in an air-controlled compartment that simulates some 2,700 meters in height. The objective? Force your body to work even while you are asleep to produce more red blood cells and deliver oxygen to your muscles.